Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to check out the Leetcode daily challenge, problem number 2610, convert an array into a 2D array with conditions. So we'll first check out the problem statement, then we'll look into the approach which you're going to use, and towards the end we'll see the code as well. So starting with the problem statement, we you are given an integer array nums. You need to create a 2D array from that particular given array using these three conditions. The conditions are the 2D array should only contain the elements from nums. Okay, so we cannot introduce any element from our own. Each row in a 2D array must contain distinct integers, so no duplication in a row allowed, and number of rows in a 2D array should be minimal. Okay, got it. Return the resulting array. If there are multiple answers, return any of them. Note that the 2D array can have a different number of elements on each row. Okay, they have also given this example as well, in which this array can be represented like this. So the crux of this problem is like the maximum number of rows can be the maximum number of times any element occurred in the given array. Okay, so this is the very basic. Now to solve this, what we can do, we can use a hash table. Okay, we can use a hash table and a simple array. So for example, I have taken the same example from the problem statement. So with each integer, for example, we start with 1. Okay, we will check if 1 was in the frequency, like in the frequency counter or not. If not, we will add 1 and we'll initialize it with a 0. Okay, and as this was not present, what we'll do, we will check if we have 0 index, like we have at least one element in the result or not. If not, we will create a new array, like a nested array I would say, or a array at the 0th index, and we'll add 1 in it. Okay, next comes 3. 3 was also not there, so 3 also, after adding 1 into this, we will increment the frequency with 1. Okay, 0 plus 1. Now we saw 3. 3 was also not there, so initialized with 0 in the 0th row. In the 0th row, so this is the 0th row for you guys. In the 0th row, we'll add 3, and after adding 3 in here, what we'll do, we will add 1 into the frequency. Now we have 4. Same 4, 0, we'll add 4 in the same 0th row, and at the end we'll add 1 in it. After that, we again get 1. So now 1, we already have seen 1 once before, right? So what we'll do, we will create a new row and we add 1 in it, and again we will increment the frequency counter by 1. Okay, now we see 2. 2 was not here, so we add 2. It will go in the first row, and we add 1 in it. Then we have 3 again, so 3 we already seen, so what we'll do, we will add 3 in this and increment 1 in the frequency counter. Again we have 1, so we have already seen 1 2 times, so what we'll have to do, we have to create another row for that, and we will increment the frequency counter again. So this is the overall approach, and this will be our result which we will be returning at the end. So let's check out the code to implement the same approach now. Okay, so this is the code which we have written. So in which, what I have done, I have created a result array. We have the frequency counter. I'm using a hash table for it, and what we are doing, we are just iterating the array one by one, and we are trying to get the current frequency of any particular num which we are at. Okay, so for example, we received 1. Okay, but we have not seen 1 yet, so what we'll do, we will initialize it with a 0, right? Like what we were doing in the example. Now we see what is if the current frequency is greater than or equal to the present state of result. Okay, so result has 0 rows, right? So what we'll do, we'll add a empty array into it. Okay, and what we are doing after that, we are adding the element which was 1 in the array now. Okay, in the latest added array now. Okay, and at the end what we are doing, we are just incrementing the frequency of the element by 1, and we'll repeat the same loop for all the elements we have in the nums array, and we'll be good. At the end we are just simply returning the results. So let's check out the test cases. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so as you can see, the test cases got cleared, and yeah, so the test cases got cleared. Let's submit it for further evaluation now. And the solution also got accepted. So yeah, this was the easiest solution, guys. Thanks a ton for watching out the video. Stay tuned with the upcoming ones. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.